Okie dokie. Gonna get the Discord link. I also have to change the volume knob in my microphone. So I think this should be fine. I think. Now let's just make the microphone face me. That's perfect. Okay. So it's been a while. Okay. Alrighty. So we are at the end of episode 2. That's gonna be fun. Also, hello everyone, just in general. Oh yeah. Today has been such a chill day. I've loved it. Mostly I've just been listening to music, enjoying the view of my window. It's been very nice. I think I actually didn't play any games today, which is interesting. But I've noticed that like lately I used to play like video games every day before. Now it's not like that. It's more like every few days. Kind of. Yeah, kind of. But yeah. I do notice that I do not miss it as much as I did before. Interesting. So. We are going to finish this game. That's crazy. That is crazy. Already. Oh, and I also... Some days ago, I know that I enabled a captions, like a closed captions app. So, if you want to try that out, go ahead. Hello, Roblox. Hello. Thank you for passing by. I appreciate you. I just want to check on my mobile if the captions work. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Just really quick. Oh, actually, can you use captions in your mobile? I don't think you can. Oh. Let me try on my my computer. Then real quick. I have everything prepared. I have my drink, which is a unusual drink actually. It's not water this time. It's what is it? Guayaba juice. Guayaba juice. Or guava. I think it's like holy shit. I think it's like the name in Paraguay. But yeah, whatever. Oh, the name in English, I mean. Yeah, whatever. I have the incense burning. Also, do the captions work? I forgot I was gonna try that. Yeah, they do. They do work. It's good. Okay then, I feel free to begin. Just ate dinner, yay, hell yeah! Hope you had a nice dinner. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay. I also did have dinner before starting stream. Not to feel hungry in the middle of it. Anyway, let's start. Okay, where did we leave the game at? Some rice and chicken curry. Yum! Okay, I close the drawer. Do we have to go to bed or school? Do we have a task? Nope. Oh, let's go to school. Gotcha. Let's do that. Can we talk to people? No one here? No one here. I think we're about to enter the last arc of the game, which is the trial. That's gonna be fun. But also... I don't want to spoil anything. Oh, there's no one nowhere. Okay. Let's go to school then. It's faster to use the OmniCube. Okay. Sounds good. Damn, Charlotte gotta go to school. Tragic. Honestly, yeah. Honestly. Oh. Nothing happens. Seems like the work cube is broken, Seth. Let's look for the other way around. Okay. This always happens to me. I go to the door, then the OmniCube isn't working. And now I go here to the elevator. We're closed for maintenance. Thank you for using our services. Don't come again. Let's try using the work cube again, Seth. It's organic, so maybe it changed its mind. Yeah, and that back and forth always happens to me. Okay. Yeah. Download is OmniCube selling. Okay, let's just go to class. C and Wiltshire held hands. Arnar. For this lesson, you should organize into groups of 3. And be sitting too far away. She probably already found someone to work with. Seth, find us a group. Okay? I'm Zonari. Hello, hero! Good to see you! Hello, hello. Thank you for passing by. I hope you're having a chill time. Oh, whoops. Oh my gosh. I forget. Okay, let me drink some liquid. Yeah. Alrighty, that's yummy. Oopsie, sorry about that. Anyway. Okay, let's just escape. We already have enough people, sorry. Didn't you hear? We have enough people. Okay, I'm sorry. As much as we'd like to have you with us, we're full. Whoops, we're full. Oh, seems like you haven't got enough people. Well, yes. Are we really worthy of being in Wiltshire's group? Everyone, is there someone without a group yet? Oh, I can join you. Then it's decided. Sorry, we're full. Okay, well. Home is home, so I'm more at peace. I hope you're both well. Hey, hell yeah! I'm glad to hear that. That's good. I'm sorry I can't take you. We already have enough people, sorry. Can't be of help, princess. Find yourself another group. Let's go back to our seat, Seth. Okay. Miss Wiltshire, will you be working alone? Yes. Excuse me, I'll work with... oh, the W's. I'll work with Wiltshire. There we go. Why are they kicking out Charlotte, big meanie? Yeah, they're meanies. Isn't that wonderful? And rejoins our desks together. Hee. Let's work together, Charlie. Right. Well, then, let's start our lesson. Henry's so hungry. Henry hangry? Hungry Henry? Huh? I could have guessed. Buy us something, okay? I'll be waiting on the rooftop like usual. Buy food. And this time she isn't even like using the facade of being sorry about not having money or whatever. I don't know. I buy soy milk and whole wheat sandwiches that Henry loves. Oh, I don't have any money left for myself. Seems like we'll be skipping lunch today, Seth. Yum 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 yum. Or 2, 3F. Gonna go to the rooftop. Oh yeah, this is about to happen, huh? Can we go back? Sad Charlotte, yeah. I don't think it's getting much better, sadly. Henry chews on the bread I brought her. You know, Charlie, there are rumors about you and Vincent going around in the school. What kind of relationship do you have with him? Relationship sounds way too heavy, Henry. Also really fun that they use the name Vincent here. Yeah, that's just a comment. I'm not sure he wants to talk to me about... Sorry, after what happened. After what happened? It can be. It's just as I thought. It was after your body. Eh? What did you two do exactly? Nothing much, aside from the ascending to the heavens thing. Oh my god, what? Oh my gosh, the dog. That bastard. See, didn't do anything bad, Henry. There's no reason to. Shut up. You might be a little dense in the head, but let me tell you. Hell, reason is because boys who act all mysterious only want to use you. You may have it however long you want, but I know you're quite well endowed. Wasn't it a C? I cover Henry's mouth with my hands. Stop it. Henry breaks free of my grip with ease. Haha. You look like a tomato. Jeez. By the way, why don't we go feed the strays today? Henry, you know, the mad cats we fed. Yes? What about them? I feel a lump in my throat. They're dead. Oh. And it's all my fault. It was me who brought them bad food and... What are you talking about? It was Seth who didn't do anything to stop us. Moreover, they ate it themselves. I could have done something. Seth would listen if I simply told them that they... My hands begin shaking again. I feel the bilious sink rise in my throat. Henry puts her hands on mine. Listen, repeat after me. It's not my fault. I hesitate. She grips my hands harder, her pretty nails digging into my skin. Do it. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. See? It's not that hard. Right? You still look down. Is there something else that worries you? Well, the trial is soon. I'm worried that the choice I'll make will be the wrong one. Why so? You'll vote for Henry, right? Henry won't get angry at you for that, silly. That's what friends do, after all. Or am I wrong? Oh. Well, this actually doesn't lead to any endings or effects, whatever. Uh-huh. So either we vote for Henry or we do not vote. I'll be lurking. Okay, okay. Have a nice lurk. Enjoy, enjoy. So we either vote for Henry or we do not vote. Or at least we tell her that. Yeah, of course, of course. So let's say I will not vote. Doesn't really matter anyway what we tell her. Well, I'll probably withdraw from voting. Huh? You don't consider Henry your friend anymore? I do. It's just, I don't think the voting system is fair. Is that so? Henry is a high-key manipulative bum. She don't deserve that vote. Yeah. In any case, the voting system is just fun. Like, funny, anyway. Do whatever you want then. Henry doesn't care. School bell rings. Go back to class, and we'll join you later. Okay, until later then. Bye-bye. As I went back, I wondered if Henry was always this forceful. Instead of feeling happy after our lunch together like usual, I felt incredibly humiliated. What Koji shit is she on? Actually, let's rewind and do the other choice just for completion's sake. Let's go. By the way, why don't we... Okay. You already read this. You still look down. Is there something else that worries you? Well, the trial is soon. I'm worried that the choice I'll make will be the wrong one. Why so? You'll vote for Henry, right? Henry won't get angry at you for that, silly. That's what friends do, after all. Or am I wrong? I'll vote. I'll vote for you. Need some practice with English yet today. I'll vote for you, Henry. As I thought. Of course you will. Henry leans in and kisses me. Sandwich on the floor. I freeze in place. Now that's my Charlie. You should stop filling your empty head with useless things already. All you have to do is stay by my side. I'll make all your troubles disappear, all of them. What in the Yuri timing? School bell rings. Go back to class. And we'll join you later. This is definitely like the worst of the two options. As I went back, I wondered if Henry was always this forceful. Like now this next line makes a lot more sense. Instead of feeling happy after our lunch together like usual, I felt incredibly humiliated. Yep, that was pretty harsh. There's something on my desk. There's something I want to tell you. Come to the rooftop after classes. See? I wonder what happened. The class passes quickly. Check rooftop. Well, to the rooftop we go once again. Can we? No, of course. Well, these are not hard, but of course, eventually they'll catch you, so I might as well. I'm sorry, have you seen a boy around here? This is a bit loud. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Hold her down. No longer playing God by waving that spray around, huh? So who do you think you are? Some princess? Royalty? Rapunzel, maybe? Isn't her hair too long by school norms? Hey, why don't we help our dear schoolmate out? Wait, what is this about? One of the girls brings out scissors. The other two hold me down, making me unable to move. Snip, snap. A lock of hair falls down. Keep quiet about it, okay? We might accidentally cut more than your hair. Please, don't cut it. Look, she thinks we'd listen if she asked. Would be such a pity if our little princess got bald all of a sudden, huh? Snip, snap. Snip, snap. As new locks of hair fell down, I felt myself incredibly humiliated. What am I being punished for? Why does it feel so humiliating? Was everyone always like this? A familiar figure appears before me. Shouldn't you call for help, Miss Wiltshire? I don't want to trouble anyone. Who was the one to teach you that? Was it your mother? Be a good girl. Good always wins in the end. If you'll be kind, others will be kind to you. Violence is bad. All your life you're being manipulated by others. All because you care too much about opinions. Because you want to be loved by everyone. Snip, snap. Snip, snap. And when things don't go your way, you find excuses. Snip, snap. Snip, snap. Don't you have any pride? There are things worse than getting beaten up. Going through such humiliation when all you have to do is take my hand and everything that's unfair will perish. It doesn't matter if it's just me who'll get hurt, Frey. No. We both know that's a cheap lie. In fact, you want somebody to save you, very much so, but dare not to ask of it. Because you deemed yourself unworthy. The sadism contained in these children is unfathomable. That is pretty funny. I don't think it's sadism, but just like the overall like social points and whatever. Yeah. Teenagers, basically. No response, huh? Frey's eyes. So, where are your so-called friends when you need them the most? Friends can't always be there for me. Is that so? Just so you know, even if your friends abandoned you, even if your mother abandons you, even if the whole world abandons you, I'll always be by your side. Please keep that in mind. She's gotten silent. Oh, our princess seems to have learned manners. Hey, is she even alive? It's me. Shit, someone's coming. Low-key, this internal conflict match similar to Suvara, what the heck? Huh. Interesting. What if it's a teacher? Run quick! They leave me lying among the remnants of my once long hair. There's a taste of ink in my mouth. I feel ill. Footsteps. More footsteps. The ones who hover above me are all familiar faces. The very next moment my head hits the concrete. Before everything goes to black, I hear voices. And how disgusting. Hey, stop it. She might be still conscious. Who cares? Just get her out of here. Sort of similar. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I guess it's kind of okay, not a universal, but kind of like a common thing. Being like a people pleaser. Yum yum yum. From what I understand, especially happens to okay, I'm not sure actually. I won't say anything without knowing. Makes this shit go way too far. Fair enough. This sounds really extreme anyway. So, Miss Wiltshire, how does it feel now that the fog has lifted? Was it always like this, Umbrella Man? What was, my dear? Everything. The school, my classmates. I won't answer the questions, you can answer yourself. You're a bit. Go. Gotcha. You're a cruel person. It's just that I'm not cut out to be a babysitter, my dear. But honestly, you should reevaluate your relationship choices. Have you ever considered that your wonderful lady friend is not as good as you imagine her to be? Henry is not a bad person. And she would never ever manipulate people for her own selfish reasons. Nor would she write insults on the class blackboard, right? But oh well, you'll never listen if it's not Eiler pushing you to the wall. Okay, cool. A few fun things revealed here, so. The insults on the blackboard of the class. Like, our god is a loser, kinda. Yeah, I think it was that. And then after that, C and Wiltshire held hands. Yeah. So now this seems to reveal that Henry is who wrote all of that. And besides that, here Umbrella Man has a little bit of a slip of the tongue. He says, "You'll never listen if it's not Eiler." And when he says Eiler, he means C, or Vincent, as he was called before. I'm not gonna spoil much right now because we'll figure it out when we get to the third installment anyway. But just funny things to notice, you know. So like Eiler, Vincent, C connection, and the Henry writing the insults on the blackboard, and of course being a manipulative person, and the fog being like a, I guess, metaphor for Charlotte not accepting reality, or in other words, not perceiving reality as it is. But yeah, that's kind of all. But besides that, it's pretty funny. I like the bed Charlotte is in. It's a yellow color, like Umbrella Man's eyes. Anyway, it's all intended. I'm just spelling it out. Oops, wrong timeline. Forget I've said that. Huh? Say, Umbrella Man, where do people go after they die? The woman closes his eyes as if contemplating something. They become stargazers. Losing their earthly shells, they become able to go anywhere in the vast universe. So they just wander around? One can say so. They become the kind of existence that can be in any place imaginable at the blink of an eye. Can experience millions of years in less than a moment. Can linger with a living being and experience their life. Hearing their thoughts, feeling what they feel. Becoming a stargazer is a part of the cycle of life. A purgatory period before one can achieve peace. It sounds nice. Perhaps. However, didn't you say yourself that you didn't want to make haste to see the other side? You know, my employer is rather fond of you, so coincidentally it's in my best interest to see you alive and kicking. On another note, this woman whose body I'm currently borrowing has her shift ending soon. If you don't want any questions from her, I believe you should go home, my dear. Right, I should. And if you wish to cut your hair before anyone sees you, I'd suggest taking scissors with you. Look if there are any in the cabinet. Oh hey, orange. Never mind, I thought all the beds were like this, muted, teal. Nope. Still fun though, that Charlotte was laying down in the yellow one. Icon hasn't changed. What is this? There's a pair of scissors in the cabinet. Take it? No. Come on, Seth, we don't have any sharp objects at home anyway. A clean sink. I cannot take a look at that. Nothing here. I'm gonna be back in like 20 to 30 minutes. I gotcha. There's a pair of scissors in the cabinet. Okay, I take the scissors. Let's go home, Seth. Let's go to the bathroom, Seth. I can't let anyone see me like this. Cut hair. Safe. Okay, so yeah. Okay, bathroom first. Fair enough. I lift up the scissors. My hands are shaking. The scissors are sharp. Just one careless snip and it will all be over. Flowers will bloom from my skin and I will no longer... Someone takes my wrist. It's Hayden. Good evening, Jar Girl. Since when you have... what? Since when have you been doing your haircuts all by yourself? Hayden takes the scissors away from me in one quick movement. Allow me to help. Do you have any image of what you want your new haircut to be like? I don't know. That's alright. I'll do something about it. Snip, snap. Snip, snap. I know this sound all too well. But somehow, right now, it's comforting. And done. I look into the mirror. A stranger is reflected in it. Okay, so another spelling out. Basically, the appearance with Charlotte's hair. She says a stranger is reflected in it. That's because of White Freya. And episode 1, the white hair one, had a haircut or hairstyle similar to this. Yep. Exactly. Okay. I didn't even need to spell it out. It's a corpse I burned in the incinerator. It's beautiful, Aiden. Thank you. I'm glad I could be of help. I'll be taking the scissors, okay? Okay. Aiden pats my head before leaving. If you ever need to talk about your travels, I'm always here for you, alright? Alright. The next moment, Aiden is gone. Hey Seth, how about we visit Dr. Huxley too? Sounds good. And we have a new icon. It's like muted and expressionless. Contrary to the one we had before, with orange background and the smile. Let's go to sleep. But we were gonna talk to Dr. Huxley. Loop. Huxley is attaching a limb to the body with duct tape. Perfect. Good evening, Dr. Huxley. Hello, little one. Is there anything you'd like to ask? Yes. There is something that's been troubling me for a while. Oh, a chronic illness? Deadly disease, I presume? Yeah, something like that. I've been vomiting a lot of ink since the Oracle awakened. I do not know where it comes from, and it doesn't look like normal ink. If it was, your intestines would be full of ulcers by now, or worse. Let's have a look. So, did you find anything, Dr. Huxley? To my surprise, I haven't. I believe this illness is of a psychosomatic character, which means that the problem lies in your mind. I'm afraid I can't be of help in this case. After all, I am a surgeon. If it's not something I can cut out, well, you know. I understand. Thank you, Dr. Huxley. I'm happy to be of help. Good night, Dr. Huxley. Sleep well. There's still like this little red pixel. I think it's 2, actually. Yeah, it's making me go crazy. Nobody's here. I don't want to play the piano today, Seth. Completely understandable and real and valid. I wouldn't want to play the piano either. Nobody's here. Yeah, we are nearing the end of this game. Venet and Felix are sleeping soundly with the TV still on. One of the eyes is still open. They must have competed in fighting games so much that they fell asleep. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's save just one last time. The trial is coming, Seth. Let's try to catch at least a glimpse of sleep. Mad Cat jumps on my bed. Meow. I know, I'll be fine. Don't worry. Oh yeah. I guess. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Let me turn on the content label with imagery. Yeah, violent and graphic depictions. Is this realistic? Yeah, it is. It is realistic. So yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's just talk. I hear the sound of pages flipping. Oh, you're awake, Miss Wiltshire. Where am I? Your mind, of course. Where else can you be? But can't you see? It's our good old mind library, lying in shambles. You're too close, Frey. Frey chuckles softly but doesn't move away. You've accepted me into your mind. How much closer could we get? I'll have a bit too bitterly. Frey. Yes? Read me something. Will an old memory journal do? Anything will. Very well. Just one. Memory of a yellow ribbon or memory of a graveyard. Okay, so let's go for graveyard first and then we go on to the next. Okay, no, hang on. We can only choose one. And, okay. Okay, let's go with yellow ribbon. It's fine. It's a memory of Umbrella Man. It's quite short, so I might as well read you another one. Oh, cool. The day I got a Yellow ribbon. It was on my 8th birthday. Umbrella Man stood in the darkest corner of the room, blending with the shadows. He stepped out of it only when everybody else left. He extended his gloved hand to me, and it was a present. A yellow ribbon. For your birthday present, I bought this ribbon. We are born collarless, he said, tying it around my collar. It's the people we meet who give us color. Wear it as a memento of our alliance, will you? Memory end. Oh yeah, it was pretty short. As I promised, there's another one. You've already seen a fragment of it, though. A memory of my first dress. Back in the day, I had a slightly short haircut and dressed in a way that one wouldn't call girly. When Aiden awoke after Dr. Huxley's treatment, he was Krampus no more. He took up a number of new hobbies: cooking, cleaning, drawing, sewing among that. He took particular interest in making dresses and invited me to try on one. It's wonderful, I complimented him wholeheartedly. I don't think I'm cut out for dresses, Aiden. Why so? He asked, genuinely curious. What I see before me is a fair young lady. You should let your hair grow, he added, smiling. You'll make a wonderful lady when you grow up. Memory end. Say, what kind of dreams did you have before I appeared? I dreamed of Mother. Not always, sometimes. It's just the dreams that I remember more vividly. What were they like? And one of these dreams we were walking together on a street at night. It was raining. Then she fell to the ground, and I dragged her away from the sidewalk. I took off my coat and covered her. I knew I had to do something, but couldn't do a thing without her permission. So I kept asking, should I call for help? Should I call a taxi? Should I call an ambulance? But she kept answering with, I don't know, over and over again. So we just sat there, unmoving. People passed by us. I cradled her in my arms. It felt like her body parts were missing under the coat, but I couldn't bring myself to check. That's the kind of dream it was. Not moving a muscle to do anything just because you're told not to. What a dependent way to live your life. I know. But strangely enough, I was content with it. Content with it. Like it was supposed to be that way. To think of it, I've always wanted someone to make decisions for me. How pitiful. Yet fascinating. Although I'd love to continue our conversation, I'll leave you to rest now. After all, the trial is coming. Yes. Good night, Frey. Frey chuckles. Sleep well, Miss Wiltshire. God thingy that does stuff. Let's go. There's some useless garbage inside. Look at it. Yeah. Die in a pit. It's a drawing of me and Henry. Seth, don't tell me you don't remember. It's my friend Henrietta. She always tells me to call her Henry though. She drew this picture for my birthday. So nice of her, isn't it? Okay, so nothing. It's fine. Oh shit, no. I closed the dryer. Okay. Inside you're empty. True realm is a lie. That's true. Eyeballs, fingernails, vowels, pliers. One of these items is not like the others. That boy, rare pepper circ rush. Fitting maggots to maggots. Lolololololololol. That'll make you me, but I don't know anything. Shutting down systems. Bye. Fair enough. Use me to warp? But where do I warp? To school. Nah, man, I'm out. Oh, shit. Thingy! Use me to try again. Yeah. Try again. I get it. Anxiety pills. Let's take him. Didn't do anything though. Hi, Felix. Hello, Charlotte. Hi, Bennett. Hello, Charlotte. Hi, Aiden. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Huxley. Hello, Charlotte. 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 Goodbye, Felix. Goodbye, Hayden. Goodbye, Bennett. Goodbye, Huxley. Goodbye, MacCat. Goodbye, everyone. I'll miss you all. Sayonara, minasan. Here we are. That's safe. It'll be okay. The trial, everyone can be fixed. The Smile Room, a proven place to make the troublemaker quiet. The elevator isn't working. Here we are. Enter the trial room. No. Okay, yeah. Enter the trial room. Yes. Dear students and teachers, you're welcome to the annual school trial. Please bring out your mobile phones. We shall begin voting now. Ambry peeks over my shoulder, waiting for me to make a decision. What should I do, Seth? I promised C not to vote for him, but I want to save him. I too promised Ambry to vote for her. We're best friends after all. What should I do? Okay, so we have three options. Vote for Ambry, vote for C, withdraw. And so, let's go in the order that it's provided. First of all, let's vote for Ambry. I hope your decision is the right one, Seth. This way, I'll fulfill my promises to both C and Ambry. I give my vote to Ambry. Ambry looks at me in surprise. You actually voted for me? We made a promise, didn't we? Ah, right, we did. We sure did. Look, Ambry's voting for you too. Ambry chooses my name in the list. Attention, please. Everyone stop voting now. We will now count the votes. Please wait for a moment. 3, 2, 1. And the one who'll amount to nothing, the most useless of all, the one with 0 votes is Vincent Wordsworth. Not only has he never socialized, he didn't even attend class. That's a lie. She lost all points because he ran away from the house. Such a worthless being can never become useful to society. He's destined to amount to nothing. Therefore, his soul data is corrupted. Am I right, everyone? The audience roars with a yes. What a loser. It's all because I've abandoned him. Everyone's clapping and laughing. Loser God. Loser God. Loser God. It feels like mass psychosis. It shouldn't be like this. Henry touches my shoulder. She's smiling just like everyone else. Serves him right. It's great we didn't get chosen, right? I don't know what to reply with. The guards start making their way to see. I see Umbrella Man among the crowd. His yellow eyes stand out among all. What a good day, isn't it? Umbrella Man, your employer, he... Excuse me, what? The god of this world, he's... Oh, are you talking about that gray-haired boy? Okay, I don't know how to laugh. Oh god, my stomach hurts from laughter. I expected nothing less from you, to be honest. Unfortunately, that boy is a perfectly human being, not special in any kind of way. Come on, take a good look at him. I call out to see. Vincent! He hears my voice and turns around. I stare at him. What stares back at me? Is the abyss itself. Then, for a brief moment, I finally see his face. The face of a small, scared boy. He disappears behind the doors. I feel my feet move forward on their own. Where are you going? I have to save him. Are you insane? Forget that loser. I saved him once. I'm now responsible for his life. No, you're not. You'll stay here with me. I'm sorry, Henry. I have to go. Wait. Henry grabs my sweater. I won't let you go. People don't return from the smile room. You'll stay here, where you belong, with me. I break free from her grip. I'll be back in a moment, alright? New task. Save Vincent! What? Okay, let's save it. Well, no, actually, no need to save. Okay. You're not a loser, God, see? I think you're wonderful. You're wonderful exactly because you're flawed. Because it makes you so very human. Flawed. We're born to make errors. We hurt each other because we are essentially egoistic. That's why I want to know you better. That's so heartfelt. C is lying on the table with his eyes open. Vincent! I'm so glad you're safe. Thank God. Wait, Miss Wiltshire. Something's off. Huh? There's no data in this vessel. There's no soul inside. What are you saying, Frey? Vincent is breathing, he's right here. What I'm saying is that it's a lump of meat lying on the table. It's not a person. It can't be. No way, you're lying. I do not tell lies, Miss Wiltshire. We were too late. I feel the ink rise in my throat. Everything begins to collapse. It's not fair. Not fair, not fair, not fair. Why has it come to this? Such a ruthless world, such a cruel world, such a world shouldn't exist at all. I will consume everyone and have them sleep peacefully inside my belly. No one will ever hurt anyone, and no one will get hurt, because no one will feel anything. Humanity will ascend to a new level and evolve into something greater. So I rose above all cities and countries, and ate and ate and ate until my belly was full. Until it hurt so much it was hard to breathe. I ate my classmates, my parents, my imaginary friends, and the oracle itself. I ate the lands and the buildings. I ate junk food and concrete altogether. Everyone was gone, and my body eventually collapsed from the burden of consuming everything in sight. I became a black hole that sucked everything in, destroying it all. There was no one but me left, yet I was with everyone at the same time, for I became the world itself. Holding an empty shell of a false god, I cried. Liar, you liar. Vincent, you liar. You said your earthly shell would wither and you'd become a god again. Yet no matter where I look, I can't find you. I cried and cried and cried until my voice became hoarse. I'm sorry, everyone. I couldn't save anyone or anything. I'm sorry, Henry. You protected me. You got angry in my place. Yet I thought only about myself. I'm sorry, Vincent. All this time I wanted to be saved myself. So I sought salvation in you. I wanted you to become my hero. But it doesn't matter now. Now that's too tragic. Don't you think, my dear? You. Hello there. You're still alive? My dear, that's a harsh way to put it. Of course I am. The world you've consumed is like a particle in the vast universe. Then why are you here? I've come on my own accord. I clutched Vincent's body close to mine. Easy, easy. I'm not there to take him away. Instead, I brought you something. Umbrella Man brings out an item he was carrying. It's a box. What is it? What does it look like to you? A soul cube. Then a cube it shall become. It's a copy of this boy's soul. It was rather hard to get. I'm afraid the original is destroyed though. Souls have backup copies? Well, of course, data backup is essential. You must have thought you were able to go back in time, when in reality your soul cube was loaded into a new body every time you died. I've never thought it was like this. Although you cannot bring this boy back to life, with a soul cube he won't vanish from this world completely. So no matter what, I couldn't save him in the end. You still can save his soul. If you open the cube, you release his soul data. He will become a stargazer and pass the purgatory stage. Who knows? Perhaps he'll want to stay with you afterwards. Anyhow, enough with idle talk. I am back. Hello, hello. We have reached the first ending. Charlotte, Wiltshire. You've consumed the energy of an entire world in an oracle and made it a part of you. You can convert the energy inside of you to create life from zero. When it runs out, all you have to do is to consume more. In short, you've become a god. A binge eater at that. That is a fact. If you don't mind, may I ask what do you plan to do now? I'm tired, Umbrella Man. I want to rest. Is that all? You now have the power to consume worlds. Yeah. I never asked for it. Then do you plan to leave the domain? I will remain here. I don't want to eat anymore, Umbrella Man. Oh well. There are alternative versions of yourself who still struggle in countless parallel worlds. So are people that you care about. Will you abandon them too? No. I want to look over them. I still want to protect everyone. Umbrella Man, you know everything in this world. You exist outside of time and past, present, and future alike. Would you help me watch over my world while I rest? Right now it may seem hopeless, but perhaps there's a chance for a better ending. Is that an employment offer, Miss Wiltshire? Yes. I want to hire you. Would you accept? Ufu. My loyalty comes with a price, my dear. In return, you shall lose your name. The world will forget your human existence and your name shall become an empty sound. Your alternative incarnation shall never learn about you, and your name will be erased from all soul archives. You will go by many names, but none of them will define you, for I will eat it. Would you pay this price? Yes, I accept, Umbrella Man. So fast. You really don't value yourself at all. Why does the media behind Charlotte look like rough endoplasmic reticulum of a cell? I have no idea what that is. But perhaps it is intended, perhaps. A contract between a name eater and a world eater. How thrilling. Ha ha ha. I suppose hiding my true nature is meaningless now. After all, it was you who invented the concept of observers and puppeteers alike. Such things as episodes with me talking to your puppeteer were no more than visions of a delusional grade schooler. I laugh a little. It sounds a little hysterical. Have I said something funny, my dear? No, it's just... You've always said that your employer cared about my well-being. Now that I realize who that was all along, I couldn't help myself. Oh, the irony, am I right? The moment you hired me was destined to happen all along. By the way, Umbrella Man, that's how I called you since I was a child, right? Why yes, I've grown accustomed to this distasteful nickname. Do you have a real name? I go by many names. People give them to me themselves. For example, you can call me Charles. The man laughs mischievously. I laugh with him. Now then, I shall give you some privacy. You still have things to do before your slumber, don't you? Just like that, Charles disappears. Charles. Okay, so I'm a bit confused. Charlotte needs her chalky milk before her slumber. Of course. It is a ritual. Damn, I thought there was this was like just Umbrella Man. I didn't know it was Charles. Or is it? I'm not sure. I'm not going to think that much about it right now. I look at the soul cube in my hands. It's small and gray, fragile. Charles Loki a goober like that, but I'm pretty sure this is Umbrella Man, you know? Um, I think, yeah, I'm not gonna give out too much spoilers. But yeah, I don't think this is Charles. I smiled to myself. You know, Vincent, I never noticed how fragile you were. You feared germs, the people, and human life itself. So you've decided you didn't belong to this world. I wonder how it felt all this time. I was so fascinated with you that it made me ignorant. Although ignorance is a trait we share. It's time to let you go. I open the soul cube. Its contents disappear. See you later, Vincent. I take his body in my arms and get up from my knees. Everyone, Mac Cat, Felix, Aiden, Bennett, Florence and Huxley, and many, many more, walk behind me. Well, walks behind me. As long as I exist, they won't disappear. After all, I have created them. We've walked for a long time. In a field of ink and paper, meat and machinery, soap and box, the god of this world lies beside me. He will, too, wake up one day. Good night, Vincent. My eyelids become heavy. I know it'll be a dreamless sleep. I don't want to dream anymore. I finally close my eyes. Rejoice, Seth, faithful friend of mine. I became the god of my dollhouse world, and will observe its people till the end of time. Charles will eat my name and will watch over me in every single timeline that exists. The world will forget my existence, but you won't. And that's the only thing that's important. Pray and eternal rest for God. Alright. So this is the neutral end, so to say. Not the true one though. I mean, it is true in the sense that it definitely happens. Like how to say it? It's not like an alternative ending, but it is not the true ending either. Within all endings, this one happened nonetheless. Yep. Technically, all ending happened due to timelines, does it not? Yeah, but what I mean is like how to say it? Exactly that, so to say. Like in every timeline, this happens. Like because Umbrella Man has always been there for us, right? So that already assumes that this ending happened because Charlotte hired him to take care of us. So no matter the timeline, this happened. Yep. That's what I mean. But from what I understand, the ending that we're about to get is not like true, so to say. It is true that it happens in a timeline, but it is not true in the sense that I don't think it's like the true ending or like the true timeline that we are supposed to focus about. Because in the next episode there is continuity, right? And that continuity, of course, takes after like one of the endings here, which is not the next one though that we'll get. Yep. We shall begin voting now. Henry peeks over my shoulders. So all endings are connected. This shit is getting complicated. Yeah, kind of. There are 3 here. The gray ending is connected to every other ending. But the ending that we're gonna get is not connected to every ending. It's complicated to say. If I had like a graph of it, that would be simpler. But yeah. What should I do? So we vote for C this time. It's decided. I choose C's name from the list. Henry looks at me in shock and disbelief. Why, Charlie? Why did you choose him? Didn't we make a promise? I'm sorry, but he doesn't have anyone to vote for him. How could you? You traitor. I trusted you. Attention, please. Everyone finish voting now. We will now count the votes. I need to drink something. Just a sec. Hydration, yep. Alrighty, I am so back. Okay. We will now count the votes. Please wait for a moment. Can't risk being dehydrated now, can we? Speaking of that, I probably should drink water. Drink some water! But honestly, yeah. Not like being dehydrated necessarily, but when you talk a lot or when you speak a lot, you really feel the dryness in your mouth to the point where it's like not that comfortable to speak. So yeah, I gotta drink a little bit of a liquid every now and then. 3, 2, 1. And the one who'll amount to nothing, the most useless of all, the one with 0 votes is... I haven't drunk any water in 5 hours. I keep forgetting. Yeah, it happens. It happens, honestly. Charlotte Wiltshire. The audience explodes. Serves her right. Why am I not surprised? I look at Henry. Serves you right, you traitor. Why do you even look so surprised? You gave your voice to your crush, yet you're devastated that I didn't give my voice to you? Look, even that loser didn't want to vote for you. How does that feel? But why, Henry? Why, she asks. Even though I've done so much for you, you never appreciated me. No one wants to be friends with a lunatic like you. You know, I honestly tried to be your friend, but I give up. Henry, what is... I don't understand. It's me who doesn't understand you no matter how hard I try. You know, I'm tired of playing along. When will you get tired of lying? But I never really lied to you. I just wanted to... You really think puppeteers and aliens and all that bullshit exists? You honestly believed your classmate was a god? You really are a perfect match for each other. Mad cats, oracles, Pythias, observers, Sobnicubes, and whatever. Every day you kept making up a new lie. I'm tired, so tired of keeping up with it. Everyone in the class tried teaching you a lesson, but no matter what we do, you never get a clue. What lesson? I'm afraid I don't understand. I don't understand. My bag thrown away. Books scattered on the ground, dead bodies in the garden, a fake letter, everything. Everything. Every single little thing. It all started to fall into place. It seems she's so happy she can't believe her luck. Now, chatting with friends can wait. If you would be so kind, please proceed to the smile room. We're all awaiting for your glorious transformation. Let's go, Seth. Everyone's waiting. I look at Henry for the last time. Go die. Henry doesn't care anymore. Henry, you're crying. Don't look at me. Go die already. I'm sorry I couldn't be a good friend. It's all my fault it came to this. I wanted to be a better friend, Henry. As I proceed to the smile room, everyone in the hall is laughing. Just die, Wiltshire. You weirdo. About time you got your brains fixed. I pass by C. He looks lost, devastated, still very small and human. His words are barely audible in this noise. I'm sorry. I give him my widest smile. I'm so glad, C. I'm so glad I'll be the one to save you. He looks at me in shock. The guards push me further, and the next moment he disappears in the raging crowd. It must be the last time we see each other, I think to myself. You know, see? When we first met, I saw myself in you. It's sad I won't be here to hear more of your stories. I was really fond of them. I wonder if we'll meet again somewhere. Medical workers strap me to the chair. It becomes harder to keep my consciousness with every second. I cough. It's ink all over again. The alias melancholy that consumed me all this time. I'm scared. I don't want to die. I don't want my body to become an empty shell. I feel someone hold my hand. It's Ray. Well, looks like it's the end. Now you're going to become a corpse too, Miss Wiltshire. Ugh. Ray, I've been a walking corpse for a long time. It was you who kept me alive. I cannot leave your side, and I never will. I'll be with you till the very end, until we completely decay. We're both miserable, aren't we? Ray laughs bitterly. Come here, I will let them have their way with your body and mind. I reach out and embrace the dead god. The former oracle melts into my arms, becoming a mass of organs and broken machinery, meaningless, useless parts, garbage of the mind. I'm no longer breathing. The dead god leans in, kissing me goodbye. Good night, my princess. Now we can finally rest. As I sunk deeper into oblivion, a fragment of memory came into mind. The Ink Princess wasn't kept in paper prison for long. The Paper Princess befriended the Ink Princess, and they became dearest of friends. Thus, the Ink Princess became the happiest person in the world. That is my ending for this story. Isn't it too cliché? How about Paper Princess dying from intoxication after touching the Ink Princess? Or Paper Princess using Ink Princess for ink production until it drains her completely? That's even more cliché. Then why do you suggest a sugar-coated fantasy? Not every story has to have a cruel ending. I want Ink Princess to be happy. Ink Princess and Paper Princess is big symbolism. Oh yeah, it is. It is. Even if she's the plague itself, a parasite? Even so. Even if she doesn't deserve it? Even so. It's not her fault that she was born this way. That's just how she is. Charlotte. Somewhere far away, the door to the smile room has opened. Somewhere far away, a lump of meat lay there, devoid of a soul. Somewhere far away, a false god wept over a mere disposable vessel. That's right. In the embrace of a dead god, I'll eternally rest among stars. Rejoice, Seth. This is my happy ending. Black End. Everlasting Oblivion. Hello Charlotte, Episode 2. End. Alright, we got the black ending this time. Which is kind of like the bad ending. Kind of. I'm not completely sure. I don't think it's like so black and white. Pun intended. Alright. Let's go. Let's get the true ending. Well, I say it is the true ending. I'm not completely sure, but yeah. Dear students and teachers, you're welcome to the annual school trial. Please bring out your mobile phones. We shall begin voting now. Henry peeks over my shoulder, waiting for me to make a decision. No. Yeah. The game is ending. But no worries, we'll start the third one right away. Henry peeks over my shoulder, waiting for me to make a decision. What should I do, Seth? I promised C not to vote for him, but I want to save him. I, too, promised Henry to vote for her. We're best friends, after all. What should I do? Withdraw. It's decided. I'll withdraw from voting. Henry looks at me. So you really didn't choose anyone in the end? It's not true, Henry. I chose everyone. I don't want someone to suffer because of my choice. Sometimes not making a decision is the best decision, huh? What a dumb choice, really. Nothing less to expect of the school's infamous oddball. Henry, are you? Attention, please. Everyone finish voting now. We will now count the votes. Please wait for a moment. And the one with 0 votes, the garbage of society this year is... Oh, in fact, we have 2 people this year. Vincent Wordsworth and Charlotte Wilshire. Rejoice, you both. The guards will escort you to the smile room. Everyone around is clapping and yelling. It feels like mass psychosis. Good riddance, finally. You deserve each other. I look at Henry. Serves you right. Honestly, just go die already. For the sake of everyone. Henry. What? Please don't cry. Henry turns away from me, angrily rubbing her eyes with her long sleeves. I'll be okay. So, take care of yourself, okay? I can still hear her sobs as I'm being led to the room. The operation will take no longer than a few minutes. Stay still. C finally looks at me from his operation table. I see horror in his eyes. He's shaking. Charlotte. Yes? There's something I want to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm not who you think I am. I lied to you all this time. About puppeteers and observers. About other worlds. It's just like everyone said. I'm a false god. A loser, a weakling, a coward. I don't know anything about this world, nor what lies beyond it. My name is not C, it's Vincent. I know who you are, Vincent. You're no loser god. I think you're wonderful. I want to reach out to him, but there's no strength in my body. Vincent! My eyelids become incredibly heavy. I'm scared. The mind library is destroyed. Frey is here. Frey, I want to put an end to all trials. I want to save C from the world. I want to save Henry from herself. I knew you would say that. You still want to become a tragic hero for everyone's sake, right? Why was this weird background chosen? Well, there's a lot of meat and machinery imagery in like the whole game. I would say mostly it's just to show how grotesque is not the word. Just to show how. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, it's kind of to show like how bad things have gotten, and so. Yep. A boy who put himself above all the living things. A girl who loathed herself so much she raised her self-confidence at your cost. All your imaginary friends. Your father who abandoned you long ago. Your mother who never comes to visit. You loved them all, didn't you? Even though I was always there for you, you chose all of them over me in the end. You said it yourself, Frey. You are a product of my own mind, born from the remnants of the Oracle. You're a manifestation of all my destructive impulses. Essentially, you're me. I couldn't love myself, Frey. I couldn't love us. So pitiful, aren't we? Now then, come here. Let us repaint the world in your colors. Come sum me whole. I take a step forward. When I wake up, it's quiet. Vincent is lying on the operation table. It's quiet in the hall. Why is it so quiet? Why is it so quiet? My words echo throughout the room with an orchestra of voices. I'm assuming this sequence was supposed to show how Charlotte never loved herself but the people around her. She values them above herself. Quite sad, ain't it? Yeah. It's really sad, honestly. It's really sad to think that there are many people like that, like, in real life. Yep. It's like a sad thought, definitely. But it is reality, I suppose. The one saying them isn't just me. It's the whole school. On a more positive note, I'm hoping that these games may have helped people like that to find their ground, so to say. The one who stands out among the crowd is a man dressed in pitch black clothes. He's laughing. Well, well, what do we have here? Say, what wish did you make under a shooting star? An ear-deafening orchestra of voices follows. I wish for all the painful things to end. I wish for all the painful things to end. I wish for all the painful things to end. Yeah, that is very thematically similar to ReZero. Yeah, I think it appears in many works, since it's such a common thing, honestly. Very sad that that's the case. I wish for everyone's happiness. I wish for everyone's happiness. Just that. I see. What a foolish wish. However, it did come true nevertheless. As long as human ego exists, people will always hurt each other. The only way to bring it to an end is to achieve ultimate control over each and every person. And voila, there you have it. You selfishly ate each and every ego in the world. Now you're the only one left. Congratulations, 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 my dear. You've become the oracle of this world. No way, everyone is gone? Vincent and Ree too? Yes, their bodies are now vessels for you. Not only did you consume their soul data, but also the spare copies of it. Unfortunately, they're now gone from this world. Say, Umbrella Man, can I ask you for one last favor? Yes? What is it? Can you kill me? All I do is keep hurting others. If I disappear, the world will surely be a happier place. Someone like you who disregards life itself wouldn't hesitate to do it. So, please, somehow. Alright. I close my eyes. It's for the best this way. No one will get hurt because of me anymore. Instead of a sharp pain, I suddenly feel warm. Why? You've done well, dear child. All this time you didn't want to be alone, did you? Listen well. I will grant your wish. Usually it comes with a price, but my employer will have already paid in full by now. We will travel across the skies, and you will learn to control your power. Once you do, it is possible that you can rebuild your world from scratch. Let's go stargazing, shall we? Umbrella Man reaches out his hand to me. He looks just like my father from the old wedding photo. Is it really okay? For someone like me? Didn't I say it before? It's not about deserving. It's what was destined to happen. Umbrella Man covers me with his coat. So how about it? I take Umbrella Man's hand. We'll leave on a journey. I will travel across the seas and skies, wander among roots and ruins of civilizations, watch lives bloom and wither and be reborn again. Perhaps then I'll learn how to be kind. Perhaps then I'll learn how to be honest. Perhaps then I'll learn how to not hurt others. I want to become a better person, Seth. Thank you for everything you've done for me. You've been a great friend. Thank you for seeing my story through the end. Let's meet again one day. Hopefully those egos were yummy. Oh yeah. White End. Stargaze's journey. Hello Charlotte, episode 2, and so it appears we have reached the end of the story. No matter what, Charlotte Wiltshire was doomed from the start. You see, my friend, you've committed a sin of worshipping false gods, that is. Say, are you satisfied with such an ending? Or do you want to see the child's story end in another way? You know, I have the power to grant your wish. You may call me mercantile, but by this time you should have learned that nothing in this world comes without a price. And the price would be your name. Say, will you give up on your identity for a mere possibility? Will you give up on your existence? When I eat your name, you will no longer be the wise, kind-hearted Seth. Because the child won't remember you. She always perceived you as her friend, when in fact you're just malware that infected our world. I did my best to introduce you as something trivial, when in fact you're not meant to be here. He paid in the other timeline, didn't he? Oh no. This one is happening like right now. Yeah, this one hasn't been paid yet. Like we decide if we pay it or not, if we accept or not. You see, there are no other puppeteers in this world. Every single word you've ever uttered was given to you by the child. You're just her imaginary friend. However, if you accept my help, she will no longer be aware of your presence and no longer talk to you. For that price, you'll be able to save her. So what do you think? Schedule goes crazy. Oh yeah. The game goes like that. Agree or refuse? So basically, do we agree to give our name or do we refuse and not see the story to the end? Coin flip? Oh, this actually doesn't really impact anything. But I feel like the true quotation marks true choice would be agree. And that's what I've chosen in the past anyway. So, let's agree. Well, isn't that wonderful? Come, stand under my umbrella. Save the child. Yeah, we agreed. Oh, shoot. Figuratively, of course. Goodbye, said the goody two-shoes. Hello, Anonymous. I'll see you soon. And the third game. Oh my gosh. Hello, Charlotte, episode 2. End. And there we go. That was Hello, Charlotte, episode 2. I don't know how to read the title. Requiem Aeternum Dio. I am supposing. Requiem. Blah, blah, Requiem. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Well. What the hell do I say about the game? What the hell do I say about it, you know? Such a big game. There is so much going on. And it must be very confusing to people watching for the first time or playing through the game for the first time. Hmm. Alrighty. I don't know what to say of it. I feel like for the most part, the game talked about, like, this particular game talked about a lot of basically opening your eyes, or like perceiving reality as an idea rather than reality. So we have Embry, who was thought of as a good person, when in reality she is a very much complicated person. I wouldn't say she is bad. I wouldn't say she is a bad person necessarily. Um, but I would say that she's very complicated and very flawed, and has many negative aspects, so to say. She was manipulative to a fault, definitely. But at the same time, she thought that she was doing well. I would like to think that she thought that she was doing the best for Charlotte. In any case, she seemed to be protective of her in a way, with the whole ascending to heavens thing. He was definitely using Charlotte for ulterior motives, but at the same time, she did mention, like, actually trying to be her friend at the beginning. And it's funny because we never really got to see. Well, I mean, we did notice, but we never saw how Charlotte was thought of as an oddball by her classmates. We did see, like, the backhanded interactions, or like the indirects given by the classmates by saying, like, "Oh, princess, I don't deserve to be sitting next to you. Please find somewhere else to sit," for example, something like that. Like, yeah, they were basically like bullying her, and she wouldn't notice. So yeah, she never really perceived reality until the end of the game, right? She only ever acknowledged that she was bullied at the end when Henry told her that, spelled it out for her. I am assuming the nice stuff said earlier was mostly sarcastic, or just Gisso. Yeah, it was mostly sarcastic, or like backhanded, right? It was said in one way, but it meant the other, basically. Or basically, like, they were treating, um, they were treating Charlotte to be, like, unaware of reality, basically. Yum. Fine, I just drank 2 whole cups of milk while being lactose intolerant, so the next few hours will certainly be interesting. Oh my gosh. um, but yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, that's another way Charlotte didn't come to terms with reality until the very end. The same goes for C. Well, how she perceived C. Um, as she admitted at the end, she sought salvation through him, and at the same time, she saw herself in him, and she idealized them, and never accepted who he was actually and how fragile he was. As Frey mentioned when they were about to commit, how Vincent or how C or how Charles never really seeked salvation, like they were looking to pass away, right? And see himself as like, oh sorry, see himself talked about Charlotte not perceiving reality in the same way that he did. Like when they were about to commit, She said something along the lines of, "The world must be such a nice, colorful place for you, but it is not for me." Right? He said it was bleak or dull or painful, something like that. I am violently resisting the urge to speak about episode 3. Oh yeah, it's hard. It's definitely hard. I had to hold myself a few times, I think. But it will all be worth it. But yeah. No spoilers, please. I'm deeply invested in the story now. Yeah. We all do it for your sake. We're gonna hold back. That's true. So yeah, there's a lot of like perceiving reality. And yeah. Yeah, reality as a whole as well was not perceived. Charlotte saw like the oracles, Pythias, vessels, gods, observers, puppeteers. All of that in Henry's eyes was not real at all, right? But yeah, she never really came to terms with that. For example, Frey was still inside her head, so to say, at the end. So we're not actually sure if they're real or not. Although she seems to have acknowledged that her friends at the house were imaginary. In any case, we know that she was taking medications, and that she stopped because she didn't want Felix and the others to disappear. So she came to terms with that, I remember. I mean, Frey is more of a psychological thing, probably removed from. Yeah, no, definitely. Like Charlotte said, Frey was the personification or embodiment of her um impulses, impulses, I think she said. Yeah, definitely. And Frey also expressed that Frey was there to make Charlotte be more honest with herself. Yum. But still, like, Charlotte still thought of Frey as having come from the Oracle and stuff. Silvara had something similar. I got us some, I got some of the ReZero references. See. Oh, stop, I gotcha. Okay, so that is the end. That is the end of Hello Charlotte episode 2. So let's get into episode 3. Although I have to download it. I completely forgot to do that.